Hello and welcome to the channel Gaming Like a Noob. I'm the Noob and I call myself Sansomi. And before anything else, let's start by, if you're not subscribed to the channel, please do so. It would help me out a lot. And for the guys and girls who are, thank you very, very much. Now, time for the very last episode of this season. And we're at the moment we're on a playoff, but if we fall out of that, there will only be 3 episodes in this 3 games in this episode, of course. But it could be 5 if we reach the final. So let's get into it. We're going to start out against Preston at home. They are just beneath us. So let's see what we can do there. And have a tactical meeting. And I've cleared the team because I played a friendly where I used sort of a B team just to get some training in that week as well. Now I'm considering Harry here instead of John today. Sorry about that. A little slimy in my throat. I don't know why, but all right. Let's go. Should we try with Steele there and Wiggett? Terenzi being off injured, we go with Curry. As a right midfielder, we should have Getting Folks. The defensive, I think Stewart is... Where's Stewart? Freddie Stewart should be monitored. Let's play him anyway. And we go Adsaid. Yes. And on the left, of course, we have Turney, Martin Turney. Up front, we do have Eddie Petrie together with Chris Proser. Now, I have been offered to prolong Patrice and Okuro's loan. There came up in the news that I could try to prolong them, I should say. But I chose not to do that because the contract is still running out this season. And so I'm hoping that they will release them and so that I can sign them. So that's why I decided not to try and lend them for the next season. And I'm going to do that with all the players that I have on loan. If for some reason they want me to prolong it, I'm going to say no and just hope that they get fired from their club so that I can pick them up on free transfers. That's my dream scenario. Let's see here. Paris, of course. Gray. And Okuru. And of course, we ended off with Victor Akinwale. So this is going to be interesting to see what we can get out of this. I think we're going to have him as a ball-playing defender as well, because I want them to be ball-playing. That's the good thing about taking away Neil Moore, because, oh crap, I want Neil Moore instead of Lamb, that's for sure. Because United wants me to play more as a central defender, not as a ball-playing central defender. So, yeah, let's submit this team. Let's get this game on the way, and let's hope that we can at least get a draw so that we stay in the playoff situation, because we want to reach that playoff. We don't want to get promoted, so it's going to be tough because we, of course, I'm going to skip this. And we don't want to go above Burton definitely not. But we don't want to go beneath Portsmouth either. So it's really tight of the points, and yeah, I think it's harder for us to. I don't know if it's harder to lose the or to have the. Whoa, Petri! If we reach the second position, I don't know if it's easier for us to just put in bad teams and lose the last couple of games and fall out of that second position again, or if it's better to fall out of playoff and fight our way back into playoff by playing good in the last couple of games. Crawley has taken the lead against Burton as well. Now this is dangerous. We don't want to get promoted. We certainly don't want to lose out on the playoff position. Absolutely not. But we do not want to get promoted. We don't have the we don't have the team to play in the championship. We're going to be a punching bag for the entire season, and most likely I will get fired if we get promoted this season. So yeah, this scares me a bit. Burton is down 2-0 now. Oh crap. Well, let's start by experimenting a bit. Tony Bailey coming in. This is not the best of things. Let's just see what we can do. I mean, do we have somebody that we can... We have Victor Akinvale to put in, Okuru to put in. Here they come. Brownie gets the ball to Monday. Oh, they equalize. Thank you very much, Preston. Thank you very, very much. It feels stupid for me to be happy about not winning this game, but I am fearing that if we climb too quick here, we will not be able to. I won't be able to withhold my, should I say, my job after the next season, because I think there is a very large. I know I've said this every single season. There's a large chance that we will go out and then I will lose my job, and then we have, for some miraculous reason, became a top team. But in my honest opinion, I'm pretty sure that the leap between League One and the Championship is probably the highest leap. I think, yeah, maybe Championship to Premier League is the highest leap, but after that, I think it's one of the highest leaps in all of Europe. So, yeah. No, not a penalty to us. We don't want to win this game. We would be very happy with a 1-1. Please don't score this. Stewart, you better miss. Oh, he scores. We're going to have to see if we can lose the last couple of games on purpose if this continues. Hull City do have a game in hand, so hopefully they can surpass us. I mean, we have Crawley and Fleetwood left to play. We know we have problems facing off against those teams in the bottom, but I mean, I'm sick to my stomach. Look at Burton, 2-4 against Crawley Town. That is weird. And as I said, yeah, sure. If we win this game, and if everything stands like it is, and now Exeter has one game less played than us, I was just thinking that, well, we did win it, 2-1. we're in a heap of trouble. It's not nice to say that when it's going good. We are winning a game here, and I said we're in a heap of trouble. We don't want to get promoted. But all right. We're just going to have to see what happens in the last 2 games. So I'll just see you in the next game. And so we're here. Second game of this episode. And look, we're going to face off against Crawley at home. We really should have this in the bag if we wanted to get promoted, because Crawley at home, Fleetwood at home, away is the 2 games that we have left. Hull, for some reason, lost against Exeter City, so I'm sorry about my throat being very bad. So I'm going to be playing with tons of reserve players in this game against Crawley, and if we win this game with that, we're going to be playing with the reserve players against Fleetwood as well, and hoping for a loss, because if we win the 2 games that we have left, we are going to get promoted. And I don't want that. I want us to build up a bit more slow. I want 1 more season at least left in the League One. So let's go let's just go clear entire team, and we chose, I think Harry Jones is probably our worst goalkeeper. So let's go with him in goal. And then I want a right defender. I want players that can go with Jude Russell. And as a central defender, no, we have worse players than Jude Russell, I guess. I think Craig Mahone here is even worse. And then Jude Russell can play in this as a center defender. I think he will be a good bad example. And Marcus Muir. And on the left, do we have anybody that can play on the left that aren't good? I mean, we have Samuel Aday. Like that. Then we want a right midfielder. And I think, let's see, do we have anything right midfield? We have Tyler Morton can play there. We have, no, he's not eligible to play. Stuart Blackett, he's not been in my team for quite some time. I think he's going to get the chance. We're going to go with Toby Collier. And as an offensive one, we're going to go with Lewis Nutt. No, we're not. We're going to go with Harry Sims from the under-18 team. And then on the left, I think we don't have anybody. Oh, Indiana, and he's back from injuries, so he might get injured again. And up front, Effinger together with Corey Andrews. I think that's the way we're going to go. Now let's see. Maybe we'll get some training on Tony Bailey. And what kind of players do we want on the bench? Kayatsaka. Let's just find players that hasn't been given a lot of play time this season. Dennis Brown, Alex Robinson, Lewis Nutt. Yeah, Chisamafoka and Ismaila Bajang. Now, this is going to sound horrible, but let's hope we can lose today. So let's go into this game and lose it, hopefully. 3 players that hasn't been playing a game. Going to get shirt numbers. Let's get this game on the run. And yeah, Crawley could. Crawley could, of course, be shocking us anyway, because they beat Burton away with, if it was 4-2 or something, as you can probably remember from last game. So, yeah, things can happen even if we had played with our best teams. But, yeah, at the moment, I feel it's going to be, we're going to have to try and lose because we don't want to get promoted. I don't want to sound like I'm like some echo, but I can't stress it enough. He was offside, so yep. Raised flag. Come on, Crawley. It's not often I say things like that, but I do now. Come on, Crawley. I need to be surpassed by Hull City. We have a good goal scoring difference, 24 plus. It's the second best in the league after just Leyton Orient, so we have played good. I just don't feel us being ready for the championship, so that's the only reason. I feel that we have been playing quite good, and we are so dependent on the lent players that we have. That's another thing that I fear about going up to the championship. Can we get as good as player on loan that we got this season? I don't think so. So yeah, but let's hope that Crawley puts a bagging one any second now. Taylor looks to be offside again. Yes. Come on, Taylor, you need to stay on the right side of the offensive line. Now, anything I do now is, of course, not going to... yeah, I'm going to do something horrible here. I'm going to push that all the way up. Can I push that even higher up? Yes. And the width should be... We just want to make horrible decisions here. Pathing much shorter. Yeah, let's go for much shorter. Tempo much lower. No time wasting. Let's just go for that. Let's see what happens. I don't know if we're cut out to pass the ball short. They have had more chances than us, so they do deserve the winning. But yeah, it doesn't seem like we can lose even when we do this, so that's weird. We do have another thought that I was considering here, and that is to put change a lot of players here. Russell running back with that one. McComb. We certainly don't want to score. Oh, Effinger getting sent off. Now that generally means that we get problems. But I'm going to do like this as well. Just to try and... No, not up the way, all the way up. Like that. And of course he's still going to be a complete wing back on support. Same with this one, yes. This. Let's see what this brings us. Playing even more offensive and everything like that. Here they come and they score! Oh, yes. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. It feels naughty or whatever. I don't know what to say about it, but it feels wrong to sit here and be glad that we let one in there. We're off the promotional situation, which is marvelous. And if the result is here, we're going to aim for a loss in the last... No! No! Hull City? You can't draw against Fleetwood. Come on! Doesn't Hull want to go up? They should have a fine financial situation to handle championship. I'm pretty sure about that. Tilly, Harris. Here they come again. Hemingway and Greens. Taylor. But nah, my players are too good, I guess. Tilly. Threshold. Taylor is offside there, of course. You know what? Maybe we can even do something more that is dangerous, like moving these two players up here, or maybe even get Jones the opportunity to play, or we can't do without. We need to have a goalkeeper. All right, let's play like this now. There's nobody down in the defense. What in God's name? We get a corner and then... Come on, we don't want to... I'm not pushing up the players to... Woohoo! Thank you for not scoring, I guess. It should create a lot of chances for Crawley with having our players scattered like that. This is really weird in my mind that Crawley hasn't scored more goals on us. The formation has been completely off, and we're playing with our worst players, but we do lose. At least we do lose, and we have one more game to play before we know what position we're going to end up in this season. So I guess I'll just see you in that one. And so we're here. The game that could be the last game of the season. We're going to try and lose it. So if we lose this, we still should have a very good chance of reaching the playoff, because we have that good goal difference. So even if everybody beneath us wins, Preston needs to win big, and they're going to be playing against Hull City. So yeah, we're going to do what we can. We're going to play the same team that faced off against Crawley Town, or pretty much the same team. I don't think Effinger can play because he's suspended, as I said there. So let's see, who do we want to put in there then? We can't use any of those players. And who do we want to use there? Just for fun, maybe we should put in a goalkeeper there, like Jonathan Mitchell. Yeah, let's play Jonathan Mitchell there. He shouldn't be good in that position, but let's have him there, because the last thing we want to do is score today. Well, we want to score if we can. Well, never mind. I don't know what I'm talking about. So yeah, let's hope for that we don't win today, or at least that if we win, that Hull City wins as well, so that they take that second position. It's going to be a nervous thing here, but at least we should be safe to reach the playoff, and we want to play in the playoffs, and because we know what that can give extra money. They steal the ball there, that's good. No, we steal it, Andrews, and away with it. Still looks like we are pretty much controlling, but here they come. Come on, let them score. Hayes, Daly. Nope. We're just too good. We're just too goddamn darn good. Come on. Yes, they score on us. Fleetwood take the lead. It sounds horrible and it feels horrible, but yeah, we need to not win. I'd rather start as the last team to be reaching the play. I even accept missing out on the promotion or playoffs if but we don't want to get promoted. So we are in the playoff table. We are second now, and I don't care if we will be the team that just makes the playoff. That's okay. Come on, I don't know why it lags like it does there from time to time. Here come Leahy, and they score. The question is, what kind of team will I put in to face if we reach the final. Because I know that the first semi-final, or the first game the first playoff game, I will use the best team I can. Because we still want to reach the final. But once we are in the final, should I put this team in then again? And make sure that I lose? And might even be losing in a way that the board and supporters will be very unhappy with me. We're just going to have to wait and see. Yeah, Johnny Mitchell could be more in a more familiar position because he's a goalkeeper. And I know that. But he still has played 6.4. Now, the right defender getting injured. So, do we have a defender? Yes, we do have a defender, Kayasaka. And I guess he's going to be playing. We want them in their right position if we can. Is there anything else we can do? No? Let's just go for that. The table. You can see Hull City is still only goalless with Preston. So, yeah. It's a good thing we aren't winning, because then we would have been in the second position at the moment, and we don't want that. So yeah, I mean, sure, Portsmouth have taken the lead in their game, so now Portsmouth is actually the team that is in second position and can get that promotional situation. Look at that. Portsmouth has surpassed Hull City. And don't know if we can find Portsmouth here. Yeah, they're meeting Newport, which is a very low team. And then we have Hull City. Preston is still a goalless draw. So yeah, I think we're doing the right thing here, to be honest. Definitely would be... I'm 100% sure we would get beaten like dogs if we were to gain promotion to next season. So I hope and I feel that we are doing the right thing by doing this. So yeah. Come on. I'm just waiting for the game to be over, to be honest, because I have nothing invested in this game now that they have a 2-0 win. I don't want to say come on Welling, and I don't want to say I don't want us to lose bigger, because yeah, I'm pleased with this. So yeah, but I certainly would like it to end now, so that I can go on and see who we're going to be playing in the playoffs. There it is. We lose the last game of the season, which put or last league game of the season, I should say, which put happy face on me. And yeah, I guess I'll just see you in the first playoff game. And so here you can see who we drew in the playoff, and this is going to be over 2 legs. So we're going to be facing Exeter away first and then at home, and then see if we can reach the final against either Burton or Portsmouth. Now, thanks to us throwing ourselves against Fleetwood, Walsall was the team that went down instead of Fleetwood. So yeah, that is the backside of things like this. I mean, as a Walsall board, I would be furious with Welling throwing their game just because they don't want to get promoted. But that's the way it is, and we're now going to face Exeter in our first playoff game, and we're going to be playing the best team we can. So we're going to be clearing out the team. Toby Egan in goal, of course, as standard. We have Steve Dunn. We're going to go with Stewart this time as well. together with Charlie Wiggett. And then at the left we have Curry. Since Oscar Terenzi is injured and he's out for quite some time, another 5 months before he comes back. Now that's a bit disappointing. I felt that he was on his way to become better and better. I've been waiting for him to blossom, and he finally started to do that, and now he's out for 5 months. That's a big blow, I must say. Then, as a right midfielder, of course, we have Mr. Gethin Fulks. Then defensively, we have Freddie Stewart as a ball-winning. And as advanced playmaker, we have Daniel Adset. As the left one, we have the now famous Martin Turney. And up front, we're going to go with Eddie Petrie and Chris Proser. And then we just have the bench to go through. Let's see. We're going to have Tony Bailey. We're going to have... we're going to have Neil Moore. And we need somebody that can play on the side. Let's go with Harry Whistle. Then we're going to have some... Of course, Paris Maghoma on the bench. Tyler Morton, I think, is a good choice. Then Okuru. And finally, Victor Akinwale. Yes. We are ready to face off against Exeter away to try and reach the final of that playoff situation. I think the final is only one game, and I think it's going to be played on Wembley. I'm not sure, but I'm pretty sure that was the rules before. But I don't know if they've changed, so I don't want to go hard in on tackles. You all know that. Pump my fist. I want you to leave your mark here. Yes. Let's start. Let's kick this game off and see what we can do. Here comes Exeter. Come on, Welling. Oh, good one. Stewart just hoisting it up. That's not really that good. Crumpton, the player that we want. I haven't... Oh, what a save on the first one. But then they score on the second chance there. That's not good. We definitely didn't want to... We do want to beat out Exeter. We don't want Exeter to go up, because the chance of getting to sign Crompton will definitely be lower if they gain promotion. So we want to kick them out of the promotion situation, but we gladly leave it over to Burton or Portsmouth. Turney. Curry with a long ball. Proser is there, and Proser... Oh! The goalkeeper just stood there. He was just totally delusional. But the defender catched up with Proser before he could score there in an open goal. Oh, how sad. How sad. Bostock, the goalkeeper in Exeter. Long ball. And here comes Exeter. Here they come. Oh. They get a corner out of that. They play well today, Exeter. We don't. This is sad. It feels sad. I mean, we played well against Fleetwood and Crawley and all of those. We played well against Exeter before the playoffs. But, yeah. All of a sudden, we have lost that. Yes, folks. I think maybe a final in the playoff could build some reputation for us as well. That's also something that we want, of course. So there's multiple reasons why we want to reach the final. And only one that we that we shouldn't, and that is the possibility that we could accidentally win that final and become a championship team for next season. That's the only downside. Oh, I healed! He healed that ball. Not healed, it's like I heal you here. He back healed it, and that was pretty cool. Always press there. Come on, Willing. We seem to have worked our way into the game, at least. Now we just need to create some chances as well and put 1 or 2 goals in the net. Here's Stewart, here's Adshead, here's Turney, Adshead. Here comes Prosa. Gets it in. Oh. That's a shame. I am considering changing either Freddie Stewart or Daniel Adshead for Paris. I think it's going to be Freddie. And I think I'm going to do it pretty soon. Maybe even now. Yeah, let's just do it. They get their second goal now, which isn't good. Which isn't good. And we're just not playing good enough today. And we certainly don't want to go down with too many goals. We want the possibility to turn it around at home. So we need to do something here to become a little better. We don't have much else on the bench to improve the team, it feels like. But let's go thrash my arms or point my fingers as well. And let's expect a much better second half, because that's what I am. I'm expecting a much better second half. They have been rested, most of these star players in my team as well now for 2 games. Holy crap! Own goal by Toby Egan. Well, at least one of my players scores. Look at this. It's a good shot. And I wouldn't really say that it's... I wouldn't really call that an own goal. It sort of bounces in on him, but alright. We can get that one, I guess. And they completely dominate today. What in God's name is happening? We haven't played this bad in a very, very long time. And a penalty for them. What? They are really destroying us today. At least we have one more game to play. We are not going to come back from this. 4-0 down. There's no way we're going to turn that away around at home. And we're going to go into tactics here. And see, we're going to put him there and then take Neil Moore in. And we need to change the way he plays then. Or Manchester United will be angry with me. We have to do something, so let's try that. Prosa, Curry, Mahoma, back to Curry. To Adshead. To Curry, Adshead. Curry gets it up to Prosa. No, he was offside. So the changes go through here then. Let's see if Neil Moore can help us become better today or not. Oh, I'm irritated now, to be honest. I'm really irritated. I think this shouldn't be happening. We get Adshead, Mahoma, Folks, Prosa. I thought he was offside there. But it seems like we get a corner out of that. It's a depressing... Oh, come on. We need to get at least 1 goal back here. Hopefully 2. Or we can forget reach... What the hell? What kind of a pass was that? From Adshead. Back home. That was a horrible pass. Do we have somebody to put in there? No, we don't really have anybody to put in there. Holy crap, around. Oh! I think we're going to go Paris deep lying playmaker, defend, and we go put him. What do we want him? Let's have him as a box-to-box, Daniel, I said. Let's change their instructions, and I'm going to be demanding more from my players. But I am very disappointed at this. Losing 4-0 is humiliating, I must say. But there's no way we can turn that around. We need at least one. One goal is... We need at least one goal. Come on. Lads, you can do this. I guess not. Oh. Here they come again. Dickens. Don't let them score a fifth one. We're already to 99% out of this playoff. Let's not make it 100%. A very sad moment for us. Patrick to Prosa. He shoots, but a good save by the keeper. Corner from Turney though. Can he make something out of it? Yes, we bring one back. Eddie Patry. The hope is alive. I guess we have something like a 20% chance of going through now. I still hold Exeter favourites, of course, after a 4-1 thrashing of us. And, yeah, I don't know what to say more than... I'll just see you in the next game. And so we're here, what seems to be the last game of this season. Or can we turn around this being 4-1 down? It seems like an impossible mission to do. But let's keep our hopes up until the game is over. I am considering if I should bring back Neil Moore into the team or not. I mean, if I do, they do have a link up in the defense there as well, but I do have to change this in order to make Manchester United happy enough with me. So maybe I'll do like this, and Stuart Rodwell Grant can come in as a substitute, because I want my captain on the pitch, of course, Charlie Wiggett. So I guess this is the way we're going to play today. And let's hope for a much better game than we did against them in the first leg, because yeah, we need to win with 3 goals here in order to try and reach the final, because we really like to go to the final. Playing at Wembley would be nice again, and of course every game we get is good for our financial situation. So yeah, let's see what we can do. I wonder if Joshua Crompton plays today as well. Let's just see when they switch over here. No, they do not have Crompton. He's on the bench today, so let's kick off. Let's see what we can do against Exeter today at home. We are 4-1 down, so we need to score. We need to start creating chances, to be honest. Things are not going like we wanted to, so let's go do this. And of course this. It's the last game of the season. If we don't get those 3 goals, we have nothing to lose. I'm actually going to change my mentality from positive to attacking as well. We started to create some chances. I know that we are going to be vulnerable at the back playing like this, but we need to do something, of course. We can't just lay down and wait to go out of the cup. We need to try and get forward. And I know we will be vulnerable. And this could be shown already here, and it does. Bobby Duncan makes it 1-0 for Exeter. We now need to win with 4. We need not win. Now we need to score 4 goals. So seems quite impossible to turn this around. So yeah. Not a nice way to end the season, I must say. Totally demolished by Exeter in this playoff situation. And just think about it. How would we have been beaten in the championship if we had taken our winnings against Crawley Town and against Fleetwood and gone up to championship next season? We wouldn't have stand a chance up there. We can't even stand a chance down here in this game. Turney. No, we do not play good at all. Let's go demand more. Egan. Stewart. Moore. Adset. Tries to reach Folks, who completely miss out on that one. I need to do something. We're going to get stuck in as well. And we are already at the highest tempo we can. Oh, let's take away that one. Let's hit early crosses. And shoot on sight, I guess. Let's see if that will work better. Instead of, oh, look at this. He's dribbling his way through everything there. Egan saving it though. So, yeah, this. Oh, come on. There wasn't time for me to press that we should press a player all the time. Let's see what happens. Come on. Yeah, good Curry. A good Curry. Here's Proser. And he could not do anything about that. That's what I wanted to press, yes. Always press there. Martin Turney, very, very tired. I think he's done his for this season, so Kuro is going to come on in. Half time. Let's throw my water bottle. I don't care. I do not care. We need to do something for this to change here. I'm going to do like this as well. Stuart Rodwell Grimes coming in for... Oh, look at that. But it's disallowed. Thank you. We've given up. I've given up. But we have 40 minutes to score 4 goals. And that's impossible. My players are not... No, it's not anywhere close to be able to do that. Let's demand more. Folks has been completely useless, I must say, in everything I've seen. Can we do something? Morton comes in there instead. Because every time I've seen him, he's missed out on every passing that he's supposed to be picking up. He has run away from him. And, it's been abysmal, folks. So, yeah, he's out of it. Here's Grant, tries to hoist it up. He gets it up. Here's Petrie, Eddie Petrie. He's free with the goalkeeper, but he can't score. He's had a horrible spring, actually, because he hasn't played well in the last couple of months here, and it could be good for one thing, and that is that maybe they will release him so that I can sign him on a free transfer. That would be pleasant for me, but I wonder. we're just going to have to wait and see what will happen for the next season. I don't know. We do still have a couple of good players, and of course we're going to try and get our hands on other players and so on and so forth. We want to be able to make a better season next season, though it's going to be hard to compete with Papa John's trophy situation. That's going to be hard to get ourselves all the way to the final again. But we want to do better in the FA Cup, in the Carabao Cup, and we want to win League One next season. But then we need to find some new good players, and this is not the way. Look at how we are completely beaten today. We are played off the pitch. Honestly, we are completely demolished here today by Exeter. And we haven't stood a chance against them in these two games. Let's always press on Duncan as well. The season is over. We cannot do anything about this. 4 goals. I thought we would stand a little chance here at home, but we lose at home as well. It's a shame. And we need to do some major improvements for the next season. But at least we didn't get promoted. That's always something. It's going to be interesting to see if Exeter is going to be the third team to go up or not. So we can go out here because this is the last game of this episode. So I'm just going to go with that without any gestures. And we're going to sum up this episode and, yeah, sum up the season, that is, as well. Well, first leg did help them, but we weren't good enough even in the second game, so it didn't really matter. We're out of the playoffs. The good thing is that we don't have to worry about accidentally winning the playoff final. The bad thing is, of course, the financial situation. About getting to Wembley is always a good thing for the financial situation. This month we only lost 32,000 so far, but it's only just started. All right, 9th of May, that's all. But anyway, the season, let's go into the competition. We end up in 4th position in the league, and we go out against Exeter in the playoff. And then we have the FA Cup, where we was knocked out in the first round by Blackpool. That was horrible, I think. Carabao Cup, we get drawn against Ipswich. I think they are they're a championship team, ended 7th in the championship, so that was pretty much expected. Reaching the final with the Papa John's was the highlight of this season, I must say. And of course, we now have, and we look at the facilities, we now have average training facilities, which is what we want to stay at the moment. We need to get more sponsoring money and perhaps get some of our players, somebody sold somebody that's just going to be a marvelous player that gives us a couple of millions, and then we're going to be, of course, asking to improve the training facilities again. But for now, we're going to be satisfied with the training facilities that we have. We want to build up the club financial situation now in some way, hopefully by getting some sponsor money now that we've actually had a season in League One, and we ended 4th and played in the playoff, and the final there should actually be hopefully raising our reputation. Hopefully, that is. My reputation is 2.5 star. I thought I was going to get more, but yeah, reputation. Charlie Wiggett is 1.5 star. Tyler Morton is 1 star. Key player. Oh, Rodwell Grant has become a key player. He's 0.5 star in reputation. Tony Bailey, 0.5 star as well. That's 17-year-old goalkeeper. So, yeah, I don't know if there's much more to say about this season, to be honest. I think I'm happy with how things turned out. Maybe, of course, I would have been a lot happier if we could have reached that playoff final and if we had won the Papa John's trophy. But all in all, I am satisfied with the season, and I hope you are satisfied with the season as well. And I hope to see you when we start season 8 next week. Until then, do like, subscribe, and all that nice stuff on my videos, and stay safe out there in this dangerous world. Have heaps of fun, and I'll just end with bye 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 bye.